Forgot to do this part. I'll be using pages from Hub City Soap Company, and I will be talking about random historic facts. Stay tuned. How are you? John Bonham here, Cape Cod Wet Shaving. Coffee of the day, Black Rifle Coffee, Kodiak Attack. Medium roast, very nice though. I like their coffee. I've been impressed with all of them that I've gotten. Go check them out. They support veterans, first responders, that kind of thing. They don't sponsor my video. I just really believe in that. So if you see them, pick up a bag, give them a shot. All right. History Shave Day today, finally. So I was almost going to do a topic about a mercenary. I decided to save that for the next one. There's a slight possibility I did not finish researching this guy because there's a lot about him, and I did promise by Thursday I'd have one. So I'm going to do something a little different this time, and it's something an idea I had a while ago that I haven't acted on, so we'll see how it goes. All right. Well, as you can see in the title, it's random stuff. So I say random history. It's not all technically history. It's kind of random facts, but a lot of it is history as well. If that makes sense. It's not 100%. I don't know. Y'all see. It'll be fine. So it's kind of a compilation of different things, different facts, different stories, whatever. And that made me think of a soap that I've been wanting to use for a while. You also saw that on the photo. And that is Pages from Hub City Soap. So I'm a big book guy. Damn it, I didn't bring him in. I brought in one. Crap. Well, I was going to show you. I'm in the middle of two books. Bradley got me a book, and Chad, my buddy Chad, got me this. I am in the middle of reading this, Chad. I finally started it. So this is his favorite author, one of them, William Martin. So I did start that for obvious reasons. And then my buddy Bradley, how you doing, Bradley? Got me a big World War II book. One sec. Shazam! This one. Awesome book, man. Thank you. I'm actually in the middle of reading about the Nazi invasion of Finland. Or I'm sorry, the Soviet invasion of Finland. Which was pretty funny, honestly. So, there you go. Finland. Anyway, I know this is a shave video. I just wanted to share that. So, anywho, my love of books made me notice this. Pages is obviously meant to reflect the smell of an old bookstore or library, okay? The scent notes are cedar, leather, teakwood, amyris, patchouli, sandalwood, and dark musk. I like it. It's one of those that smells different than I expected, but I think they did a good job nailing it. The dark musk is, some people might think that's stronger. I know, Chad, you're a musky guy. You like the dark, moist, almost moldy scent. I'm not a huge fan of that. So this smells like an old novel. Like you open it and just put your face in it. That's what it smells like. It's really good. But I'm going to be doing a splash. And so anyone, the pre-shave oil is going to be American Shave Co. Sandalwood, and the balm is going to be the same. I don't know, for anyone who's ever used these, it's a very different sandalwood scent. I don't dislike it. It's just tough for me to pair because it doesn't smell like your conventional sandalwoods to me. Not even artificial. I don't know what kind of sandalwood they used for it. It doesn't smell Hawaiian, which is creamy. It doesn't smell Indian, which is very vibrant and dry and in your face. Nor does it smell like Barrister Man sandalwood, which smells very wet and green and utterly delicious. I love that scent. But it's its own standalone sandalwood. But I noticed it pairs very well with Pages. So if you happen to have Pages, try the balm, American Shaving Co. Sandalwood Balm. It goes, I think, really well with it. So that's what I'll be using. Hardware. Oh, and into the shave, I'm going to top it off with Cremo Sandalwood and Suede. Sandalwood and Leather Cologne. Hardware, I'm using my 30mm white tip. I think it's High Mountain White. Spalted maple brush made by John D at Cobble Hill Farm Soap. Go check him out. He makes wonderful stuff. You've seen me use his razors. Again, I'm not sponsored by any of these people. I just really, really like their stuff, so I'll push for it if I like them. And I'm using my heavyweight Captain's Choice copper bowl and my leaf twig, along with a leaf twig razor blade. That's my fourth use of that blade in there. All right, let's get the shave started. Already got the pre-shave on. Hope everyone's been well. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Got one more thing. Unboxing. Whoops. Hopefully y'all didn't see that. Unboxing of sorts, okay? I'm very excited about what this item is. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Every Night Forge, I came across them randomly. I love when that happens. And I got an item from them. Whoopsie. Rip that a little bit. There it is. They threw in a puck, which is always cool. Vintage Barber. Ooh, it's like they know me. That smells really damn good. So, can't wait to try that out. Ooh, got a business card like I wanted, because I always ask for a card. So I can put it on my wall of cards. Thank you for your business. Hope you enjoy this product. Premium handcrafted product, I should say. All right, y'all ready for this? Super excited about this. I'm glad it came when it did. I was actually late to starting my video because I forgot to go down and grab a blade. And as I was down there grabbing it, I heard the unmistakable noise of our mail truck. So, bear with me. This will be a little longer video, but that's okay. Triumphant return. I can do this in a minute. Sorry, guys. Didn't bring an opening implement either, but luckily it's easy. Oh. You ready for this? I'm giddy. Oh, this looks better than I imagined. Boom. Look at that. It's white tip. Ready for the coin? It's an actual coin. That right there solidified it for me. Look at that. Look at this bad boy. That's a great brush right there. Oh yeah. Gonna be using that sucker. So that is Every Night Forge. They make knives, blades, all kinds of stuff. They also make a razor that I'm gonna get, and that shave brush. And they have a spalted maple. It's a spalted type of wood. It might not be maple. Maybe it's spalted oak, but it's spalted maple, I believe. And that dark wood one. Look at that damn thing. Okay, I gotta shave, but whew. Oh, that thing's sexy. Let's go. All right, random history 1. Off we go. This soap's loaded with goodies too. I'll get to that in a minute. So, here's random fact number 1. 3 presidents died on the 4th of July. Not only that, all 3 of them were founding fathers. Freaky, huh? And they are John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. And seeing as how Barbie's all over the place, speaking of which, my oldest son went with his girlfriend to go see Barbie. I offered him my sincerest condolences and told him I'd be here to talk if need be. He said he liked it. It was funny. So, whatever. I'd rather jump feet first and do a wood chipper. That's just me. Okay, the Barbie doll, believe it or not, actually has a full name. And most of these I didn't know. That's why I wrote these down. The Barbie doll actually has a full name, okay? Her name is Barbara Millicent Roberts. Her birthday is March 9th, 1959. And that is when she was first revealed at a toy fair in New York. This is what the first Barbie looked like. I swear I dated a girl that had that look on her face all the time. So that's the first Barbie. Go ahead and get in the bowl. Start lathering there. H.J. Heinz, okay, of Heinz ketchup, did not create 57 varieties of ketchup. It was not, 57 formulas like WD-40. Instead, it was just his favorite number. And he thought that the bottle needed a number on it to make it look more official. And so he used his favorite number, which is the number 57. And this little bonus tip, I need to try myself to see if it actually is true. But Heinz itself has said that the secret to getting the ketchup out of the bottle is not to hit the bottom. You're supposed to tap on the number 57 on the bottle to get the ketchup out. I do not know if that's true. Better hope it is if Heinz is telling you to do it, but I really want to try that. So, gotta give that a shot. Old college try, as they say. Okay, a man named Robert Wadlow holds the record for the tallest man ever. He was 8'11" and had an enlarged pituitary gland. He unfortunately passed away at the age of 22 in 1940. Very young fellow, and I've talked about a couple of people with gigantism. It's not called that. The actual name escapes me. Remember the most beautiful ugly woman in the world had gigantism, and she used it to support her family because she was a widow. And they all died young. Andre the Giant died young, usually because of an enlarged heart. Just can't support their body. But here's what he looked like. This is an actual photo of him taken, I think, a year or two before he passed. Look at that. Man, that's a big old dude. Whew. I don't know. Pretty cool. And real quick, let me show you this lather. I might cut out the second pass I do today, just to save time. But I like Hub City. I don't think they get enough recognition. Look at that. I actually have a Gyptus, the Texas one, W Texas, West Texas, this one, and Chats with Grandpa. And I think this is the first time I've ever used this on camera. So I need to give these guys some love, because I really like their products a lot. I know it's a husband and wife. I think the husband is the one who does the business itself, but family man. I always love a fellow family man. All right. Here we go. And this soap actually has beef and pig tallow, amongst other things. And I forget what the pig tallow is named. It's not suet. That's pig fat. It starts with an M. Manticore. No, not Manticore. I'm close. I'd have to go look it up. You can look it up. It's pig tallow, not pig fat. Pig fat is suet. Really good for soap as well. Be a fact, I believe Lakewood Soap Company came out with Lard Lass, and she used lard. Really good soap. I should use that on here, because it doesn't have a splash or anything. It's fun to pair that one. Anywho, sorry. This has mango, I believe, shea butter. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Subtle Art. It has shea butter, cocoa butter, lanolin. And there's one other thing I'm forgetting that's in here. Avocado oil. What is it? I did write it down. Goat milk. So, lots of goodies in this. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and get the stash one. I've been skipping it lately just because it's a pain in the ass to wash it out. But this has so much skin food in it, I want the roots. My beard getting some of that. I think it's time for a haircut if I'm getting hair in my eyes. Damn it. All right. Let me move my goodies. Got my towel. I got my toilet's right here off to my side and I throw my towel on it for easy access. And I had all my mail call stuff on it. Oh. That explains why I couldn't get the hair out of my eye. It wasn't attached to my head. Anyways, Robert Wadlow. All right. Robert Wadlow, excuse me. Here we go. A French woman. This one's cool. So you'll notice I did it in sections. Some of it's about animals, then it's about people. A French woman named Jean-Louise Calment holds the record for oldest authenticated person ever. She died in 1997 at the age of 122 years old. Damn. That's old. It's hard for me to imagine. I'm 41, and I don't know if anyone's gone through this who's older. And for those who are younger than myself, I try to picture what it's going to be like when I'm older. And I notice that things just kind of happen. They creep up on you. It's not like you just wake up and go, oh, my hip hurts. I get out of the car now, and I creak like I'm in the hold of an old wooden ship. And I make noises without meaning to. I'll pick something up and just get out of the chair and just... I look like an extra from The Walking Dead when I get out of bed. I'm just like, you know. It's funny. Where's I going with that? Oh, so I'm just trying to imagine what the hell it would feel like being even 60, let alone 122 years old. God love that woman. At least I say that. She might not have been too happy with it. I don't know if anyone's a fan of Bill Burr, the comedian, but he had a really funny bit about meeting like people who are so old they look like terrifying. It was really damn funny. Just the look on his face he had and stuff. Anyway, sorry guys. All right. This is a good one. I went and looked this one. I stopped what I was doing to look this one up because I was like, nah. So I did include a photo just to show you so you don't have to go look. Ready? Canada is south of the city of Detroit. And I was like, shut up. It is not. And I went and looked. Boom. I was like, what? Go figure. It is. And our Canadian brethren, I don't know if you knew that. I'm sure if you live near Detroit, you know that. That might be more well known than I think it is, but I just got a kick. I was like, get the hell out of here. I'm sure, you know, Jason and you guys up north, Angelo, everyone, you guys knew that. I didn't know that. The oldest living land animal is a tortoise named Jonathan. Go figure, it's a tortoise. He is 191 years old and was born in 1832. 1832. Isn't that Napoleon? I believe it is. I know it was early 1800s Napoleon. But I'm pretty sure it was in the 1820s, 1830s. Didn't he escape Elba in the late 1820s? I don't know. I have to go look that up. That's an old ass tortoise. Okay. This is cool too. It's kind of gross, the picture, but you'll like this. Wombats are the only animal with droppings shaped like a cube. Look at that. Cube. That made me kind of wince a little. Wonder if they ever get anal fissures. I don't know. Hemorrhoids. Because that looks like it would suck. So the reason they do that is just the way their intestines are. That's why it comes out that way. It's just the way their biology is. Why? I don't know. But it pisses off a dung beetle though. If you ever see a dung beetle, they'll roll it. Giving dung beetles hernias. That's funny. Square poop. Go figure. What a crazy, crazy world. Alright. A blue whale's heart weighs 400 pounds and is 5 feet long. A human heart, however, weighs 10 ounces. So our heart is not even a pound. That's a big ass heart. And elephants can't jump. Bet you didn't think of that one until you heard it. What the hell would an elephant need to jump anyway? Obviously someone never saw Operation Dumbo Drop. Which, coincidentally, if you can believe this, is based on a true story. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Remember that movie? Danny Glover, Ray Liotta, rest in peace, Mr. Henry Hill. That was based on a true story. Didn't do well at the box office, but anyway. The movie Psycho was the first movie to have a flushing toilet. This is a still from that scene when the piece of evidence, the note, is ripped up and unsuccessfully flushed down the toilet. So a little backstory on that. Alfred Hitchcock knew his stuff and he put that in kind of last minute, he said, to add to the feeling of just general unease by having something that people had never seen on screen before, which was a flushing toilet. So I thought that was pretty neat. I was about to say it ruined that actress's career too, but that was Birds. Alright. Pretty neat. So I'm on the other side. We're almost done here. I'm going to pause and talk about the soap. The slickness of this soap is absolutely unreal. I cannot believe, and I might be wrong. I attribute the use of sets based on how many times I see posts about them or shave of the days with them. And I don't usually see Hub City very often. Now, I'm not trying to say that no one uses them. Obviously, people use them or they wouldn't be in business. I just don't see them very often, which is insane because holy hell, this base is called Raider Base. And it's their first and only base. And I understand why they haven't dicked with it. Because this slickness is unbelievable. It is so good. I can't believe how good it is, honestly. What's the other one? The red house there, Red Cabin? I had my eye on that one for the longest time. I kept forgetting to get it. I haven't used this enough to really remember how good this stuff is. I've used Chats with Grandpa, which was really good. It was a French type barbershop, powdery. Very good. Now the scent is a little faint. It does get, ooh, way too much water there. It gets a little faint with use, which is okay. It's supposed to smell like a book. You don't want it filling up the bathroom. However, as I've said before, I do wish it was a little stronger. I like stronger scents, but that is preference only, not performance of soap. Okay? But it smells exactly like a novel would smell if you opened it up in a used bookstore and sniffed it. It is not musty. This is not going to be, you know, a tome in the basement of an old monastery smell. This is going to be, you found second edition To Kill a Mockingbird in a bookstore smell. It's very nice. I don't know what scent notes I'm getting. I don't think you're really even supposed to, I'm sure someone could pick it apart who's better at this than me, but I don't really think you're supposed to get a lot of scent notes. I think you're just supposed to, it's all supposed to combine to make the one smell of the book. So, interestingly enough, the sandalwood and American shaving must be the same kind or similar to the one that's in the soap, because they smell very identical. All right. In 2018, 3.572 billion people tuned in to watch the FIFA World Cup. All right, that number is half of the population of the world. Man, people love their friggin' football. Almost said soccer. To us, it's soccer. All right. There are no muscles in your fingers. I looked this one up. I'm like, bullshit. Nope. Here you go. Look at that. I specifically picked that photo because you can see there's, you know, tendons and fat and everything else there. No muscles. All the muscles in your fingers are controlled in your palms. And really, that's it, your palm. So, you got a little bit back here to draw your finger back, but most, you know, grip and all that, that's why you got this medial palm. Pretty cool. All right, by the age of 70, your heart will have beaten more than 2.5 billion times. Dang. It is impossible to hum while holding your nose. Give it a shot. I'm going to go rinse this off. I'll be right back. Seriously, hold your nose, try to hum. It's crazy. It just occurred to me that the amount of time it took me to do what I needed to do on my end was a split second for you, so you probably didn't have a chance to do the nose thing. So do that real quick. Oh, pretty neat. My kids got a kick out of it. I went around the house and was like, hey, hum and hold your nose. And they were like, not really that bad, but they were like, whoa. All right, so in the splash, you definitely get some scent notes. I got teakwood, I got cedar, definitely got cedar. I don't get any of the patchouli. That might be to balance more than anything. Teakwood's kind of sweet, if I remember correctly. I think you might get a hint of that. I absolutely get the cedar. I like that a lot. I love cedarwood. What else was in this? I can't remember. You know what? I'm not even going to look. There's ambergris. I like that. Splash is a little sweeter. There's musk. Little tiny bit of musk in the splash. I'm sure there was in the soap too. I just get it more in the splash. So the splash will have a teeny bit more of a musty odor to it than the soap does, which is a nice touch. Not overwhelming. Chad, you'd like that. Okay. There's that. All right. No U.S. state uses the letter Q. It is also the only letter in the alphabet not used. Go figure. X, Texas. Z, Arizona. See? I was like, what about, those are the, I'm trying to think of like the weird letters that no one would use. But for whatever reason, the letter Q is not used in any state. It's the only one not used. The word strengths, as in strengths and weaknesses, the word strengths is the longest word in the English language with only one vowel. Cool. Didn't know that. This is also actually what made me kind of think about using pages for this. John Steinbeck's dog once ate an early draft of Mice and Men. So his dog literally ate his homework. When he talked about it later, John Steinbeck said, and I quote, "The poor fellow may have acted critically." Like his dog didn't like his work. That's funny. Oh, It's a photo of Mr. Steinbeck, the great Mr. Steinbeck, with his dog. I forget the name of the dog off the top of my head. One of you fine people probably would remember. It's not a weird name. It's like Casey or Mandy or something like that, but it's a poodle, as you can see. All right. Mary Shelley. This was crazy too. Y'all might know in this one. I didn't. Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein when she was only 18 years old. A painting of Mrs. Mary Shelley. Around that age, maybe a little younger, 16 I think she was there. 18 she wrote Frankenstein. Craziness. Hawaiian pizza. This is funny. Pizza was not invented in Italy, by the way. It's an American invention. I forget exactly where. Somewhere in New England. Maybe New York. I think it was New York, maybe. But Hawaiian pizza was invented, I didn't know this, in 1962 in Ontario, Canada, believe it or not, by a Greek immigrant named Sam Panopoulos. Go figure. Would have never guessed that in a million years. Yeah, that goes really well. And this one is the last one. Okay. I threw this one on here because I love a honest to God rags to riches story. This one was really cool. If you're a fan of Flaming Hot Cheetos, okay, you have a man named Richard Montanez to thank for that. That was his brainchild. He was a janitor at Frito-Lay. And during lunch, he would take hot powder, pepper powder, and dump it on his Cheetos and eat them. And he was doing this one day, and someone he was working with was like, dude, what is that? And he was like, oh, it's just, hot peppers, whatever, on Cheetos. And they were like, you need to tell someone about that. And he did. He actually went and got a meeting with the CEO of Frito-Lay and pitched it to them. And now we have Flaming Hot Cheetos. So here's a photo of Mr. Montanez holding a bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos. That's him. He is now very well-to-do and an executive. I don't think at Frito-Lay anymore, but he is a successful executive somewhere. So that's pretty cool. All right. This will be longer, but that's all right. A couple more minutes. I'm just going to spray. I keep all these in boxes. I believe it was Mr. Douglas Embry, excuse me. Hello, Doug. Who was talking about keeping your stuff in boxes so the sun doesn't, UV doesn't break down the compounds of anything really. You know, your soaps, your splashes. For those who don't know, and I'm sure there are plenty who do, but if you happen to be watching this and you're new to this and you don't know, that is why they use amber for the splash bottles. So it does not, the UV light does not deteriorate the ingredients. Same with beer, by the way. That's why beer is in brown bottles. All right, that'll do it. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope you liked the mismatch of random crap. I'll do this again, but I'm not going to do it too often. I'll do a 2 or a 3 if I just feel like I want to do it, or it's, can't think of a good topic. I'll be back to my old format before you know it. But thank you for everyone who watched this. Really appreciate it. Again, this company is called Every Night's Forge. Very cool brush. Look at that thing. It's amazing. As soon as I saw it, I wanted it. Go check them out. They make other stuff as well, not just brushes. They make many shave implements. Black Rifle Coffee, go check them out. Very good. You'll be supporting, again, first responders and military, both active and retired, I believe. Mainly retired. And Hub City Soap Pages. Go give that one a look. It's a unique scent. That's right up my alley. Uniqueness. I love it very much. Again, not musty old damp basement books, but old used bookstore books. That's the scent you're going to get off this. It's very, very well done. And it's killer soap, man. I'm getting more of their stuff, definitely. And use them a lot more. I'm going to start pushing them more, I believe. I'm blown away, as you can tell. So anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying summer. And I will, see you all again soon. Talk to you on social media, whatever. Again, feel free to hit me up anytime, any questions, any recommendations for topics. I always look for those. And that'll do it. And I'll leave you with one more cute baby photo. He's almost 12 weeks. Good Lord, it goes by quick. That'll do it. Thanks everyone. Take it easy. Till next time, happy shaving.